Autoimmune disorders affect thousands of Americans each year and can make those affected feel lonely or isolated. Well, that's why we have our next guest, Noelle Creamer, here to talk about her company, BrightlyThrive. Welcome, Noelle. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
So I do want to talk, before we get into BrightlyThrive, about just autoimmune disorders in general, because I think a lot of people don't know what constitutes an autoimmune disease.
Sure. So really, autoimmunity in a nutshell is really when your immune system mistakenly starts to attack healthy tissues and healthy cells in the body. And it can, start to appear really anywhere in the body, any part of the system, any part of the body's, mechanisms, the organs. And so this is why we have over 100 different types of autoimmune diseases that exist. So a lot of, I just read a recent statistic that less than 6% of Americans can name an autoimmune disease. So I'm really thrilled to be here today in the home stretch of March, being able to talk about autoimmune awareness. So different diseases like MS, multiple sclerosis, psoriasis, even celiac, even type 1 diabetes is autoimmune in nature. So.
Oh my goodness, see, I didn't know that all of those different diseases all still constitute as an autoimmune. So like you were saying, March is Autoimmune Disorder Awareness Month.
Right.
So that's why you're here, is to really talk about this and bring that awareness to this myriad of disorders that can affect people, and so many people are affected. But what you do is really, really special with BrightlyThrive. Tell me a little bit about your company.
Sure. So BrightlyThrive, first and foremost, we're a community, the autoimmunity community, as our tagline implies.
Yeah.
And we are a virtual space and a social app exclusively for people dealing with autoimmune conditions and autoimmune health. It is a place where our members can connect with each other. They can connect with a team of health and wellness experts and providers. They can share their stories and their experiences, and most importantly, they can get support.
And that is so, so, so important, because as you were naming off that list of conditions and things that people experience, oh my gosh, there is so much that people are going through. And maybe the people next to you in your immediate family, they don't know what you're walking through, but that's why your community is so special, because there are so many other people out there who are experiencing the exact same thing, and you're bringing them together to find that community together.
That's right, yes.
That's really, really cool. So I know that you personally, if you don't mind talking about this, launched BrightlyThrive because you yourself experienced something along these lines.
Correct, yes. I was unfortunately diagnosed with an autoimmune disease back in 2018, a pretty severe and scary autoimmune disease, and I was told, that I would have this forever. I would be put on, some pretty heavy dose medications forever, and like any strong, determined, woman, I took matters into my own hands and started to go down the research and really started to learn about how to heal my body and support my health and make some changes. And I'm happy to say that today I'm healthy and thriving, so to speak. So, but it was a very long process, and it was a very lonely, isolating road to get there. And so really, essentially, BrightlyThrive is that community that I wish, existed back, 6 years ago when I was first diagnosed.
You were like, I want this, so I'm just going to create it.
I'm going to create it, yes.
And you and your partner, Cassie, did just that. And
That's
what's
right.
really cool about BrightlyThrive is you bring the community, the outlet for people, but also a lot of resources for people as well, a lot of knowledge.
Yes, we have tons of knowledge. Our experts, our health and wellness experts, known as the Thrive Guides, they facilitate daily live sessions within our community, within the app, so people can jump on, right at their fingertips through their phone if they want, and connect with our experts. We have lots of education, lots of fun challenges and different unique experiences, all meant to bring people together, to be able to share our stories, talk about our experiences, and most of all, to heal.
Definitely. What a great thing. I love this concept. I love what you're doing with BrightlyThrive. Noelle, thank you for being here today. And if you are experiencing something along those lines and you want to be a part of this community, all the information was right there on your screen. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you, Lexi.